All right, friends, our last book in this series, The Class from the Black Lagoon. And look who it is, Mrs. Green. She looks a little worried. Let's see what this Class from the Black Lagoon is all about. Again, it was written by Mike Thaler, and it was illustrated by Jared Lee. The Class from the Black Lagoon. It's the first day of school, and I have a new class coming in 1 hour. I've heard they're really weird and that they put their last 3 teachers into early retirement. It says, "Hello, my name is Miss Green." I also heard that when the class gets to school, they all turn into horrible ghouls and they emit odd odors and they make strange sounds. Drone mutter, thrum, rumble, gurgle, gulp. Look at, they turn into ghouls. Poor Miss Green. Some grow 2 noses so that they can pick them at the same time. They love scratch and sniff. Pick, pick, pick. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I also heard that some have orange hair, some have green hair, and some have purple hair, and some have no hair. Grumble, groan, squeak, squawk. They're great at making horrible faces. They can roll their eyeballs back into their heads so only the whites are showing. And some can cover both their noses with their lips and wiggle their ears. Ooh, these kids sound crazy. They can wrap their bodies in and around their chairs so tightly that sometimes they have to be pried off with a crowbar. One teacher said they tie themselves to their desks with their shoelaces. I mean, I guess it's a safety precaution. I heard that they eat crayons, chalk, and erasers. They drink ink, they chew pencils, they love to mumble, and they tear paper into tiny little bits. Babble, barble. And they also make spitballs the size of cannonballs. But the thing they're best at making is noise. Gurgle, gug, burp. They're all virtuosists with Velcro and drummers with pencils. Scrunch, tap rat. And every part of their bodies is a musical instrument. And you put it all together and you have a symphony orchestra. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Honk, honk. They make a lot of noise. Uh-oh, this poor teacher. And their other area of expertise is excuses. My grandma ate my homework. Hey, she looks familiar. Do you remember her from the lady who eats all the things? We were late because the school bus was attacked by pirates. Is that a good excuse? And they're always late when they come to school, but then they only come when they have highly contagious diseases. Sniff, snort, sneeze. When they're healthy, they stay home. In class, they're always waving their hands in the air to go to the bathroom or to give silly answers like, "What's George Washington's last name?" Bridge! They do love to write, though. They write on their desks, they write on the walls, and they write on each other. The only thing they don't write on is their papers. Instead of dotting their I's, dot, and crossing their T's, cross, they cross their I's and they dot their teeth. There are other things about school that they love. Pestering the teachers, that means bothering them, poking their peers, poking their friends, and using the electric pencil sharpener. They call it Mr. Shred. And he runs all day long because they break their points on purpose just so they can use him over and over and over again. At the end of the day, I'll be standing waist deep in pencil shavings. Oh my, it's almost 8 o'clock. I'd better check my survival kit. Helmet? Hockey pads? Earplugs? Well, I guess I'm ready. Here they come. Hello. Hi. Wow, they're really cheery and clean, and each one only has one nose. Here's an apple and some flowers, Mrs. Green. Well, thank you, class. The flowers were picked from the front of the school, and the apple had 16 bites out of it. But hey, no one's perfect. It's the thought that counts. I'm going to love this class. The end. I'm going to hold this over here. And these are other stories that are in the Black Lagoon series. We already read The Teacher from the Black Lagoon, only mine was an older version. You have the librarian, the bully, the class pet. We read The Principal. The gym teacher, the dentist, the music teacher, the substitute teacher, the new kid, and the school nurse. I'm going to look for some on Epic if you've joined, and I'll see if I can send them your way. That way you can read them. But here's your task. Here's your task. If you, because none of you really are these terrors, if you were going to be a terror, a monster of a student, what would you look like? Would you look like this one? Would you look like some of the ones that were in the story? I want you, this is your art today, I want you to draw a picture of what you would look like if you were a monster going to school. There are some ideas. Oh, those are just kids. We'll have to go back. So you've got some ideas from the book. You could always rewind and pause if you want to try to copy one if you really like one. Or you can think of your own type of monster and design it. But I want colors. And I want your name. And then I want you to upload it to Seesaw. You can either draw it on Seesaw or you can draw it on a paper first and then take a picture and send it to me. All right? If you were a child from the Black Lagoon and I was worried because I wasn't sure what you were going to be like, I want you to first draw yourself as a monster because I already know what you look like in real life. I know you aren't monsters. I know that you guys were good kids. All right, I'm so excited to see what you guys send me. All right, my friends. Bye.